Hello and welcome to Races Now. It's the usual Thursday video looking ahead to the weekend's action this Saturday, the 30th of March. We've got SD is on the M6 somewhere. He's heading to Scotland and he will be at Musselburgh tomorrow. SD, how are you?
I'm good. I have no idea if you can hear me. Signal is awful. I'm on the A7.
Very good, very good. Right, when I speak, I'm going to put you on mute because there's a bit of background, so let's do that. Right, last week started the spreadsheet, SD versus myself on the tip-in. SD made a loss, I made a profit. There's a very, very long way to go. And remember last week, he forced me into having a £50 side bet on whoever's in front come Champions Day this October. Right, we're not messing around. I'm going to be looking at Meydan. SD is going to be looking at Musselburgh, Haydock, Carlisle is all over the place. So first bet at Musselburgh, SD, you are having a play in this 225. Is that correct?
Yes. What a good race this is for betting. It's really very simple. Poet Master is a very progressive horse. One doing absolute handstands over 7 at Doncaster. If it runs anything like that, it'll win against very exposed horses like Northern Express and Guido. Guido, of course, the mark's too high for poor Guido. It's against these completely exposed sorts. This is unexposed. I can't believe it's 11-4 lump on.
I actually think this will win. And I texted you earlier and I asked you if you were tipping it because I thought you might be. And on the basis that you are, I will not. But I do think that'll win.
Yes,
so if you want a double, both of us on, and both of us fancy, Poet Master is the one there. On to the 3 o'clock at Musselburgh, SD.
Yeah. I was quite interested. I thought looking for Linda was probably a bit big. Ran some very decent races in some pretty good handicaps last year. Has been placed on good to soft in the past. Has some course form as third at Musselburgh. He won a big handicap at York last year, and I think he'll win this. The Burkyard's in form. It's very much a Burke day.
Well, that's 2 races and 2 Burke horses you've put up there. 9-1 is available on that one. SD each way, 3 places. The standard place terms on that one. On to the 335 at Musselburgh.
Yeah, Jardines in form as well. This Ravenscraig Castle, a decent horse. You know, he was third in the Melrose not that long ago. He's a very consistent horse over 14 furlongs. I couldn't believe. Sorry, the missus is breaking terribly. I couldn't believe that he was 25s here. He's a bloody good bet at that. He's had a prep run at Newcastle over 10 furlongs. Look, he likes soft ground. He's been second or placed in various good races. He's probably better than this. And he's a very big price. Chillingham's the obvious one, but that's factored into the price as well. And, you know, one of the Johnston ones could get loose in front, this being Musselburgh.
I've done you a disservice there, actually. You can have each way 4 places, 25-1, Ravenscraig Castle. I will update that. There you go. 4 places available on that one.
Bloody hell.
As always, there will be in the description 1 point win or 1 point each way, as usual. Right, now you go into a cliff horse.
Because we're not allowed to vary the stakes, viewers.
No. We keep it nice and simple. I was quite liking, you know, a couple of Burke horses. Ravenscraig Castle's got good form. But now you're going on a cliff. You go into Brentford Hope at Haydock, and he's got no hope, surely. Come on.
But look, he won very well. He's been testing at Haydock. The great Kirkland Tellwright's last day.
Shock.
What a service that man has provided to racing. And ironically, the ground is heavy. Still a bit more rain forecast. And I think Brentford Hope. He won well at Newcastle. Harry Durham's has a fantastic season. A real quality trainer. He'll be turn right there. He'll be champion trainer one day. I wouldn't mind betting on that. And I think he'll win here. He's a decent flat horse. He's still well enough treated over jumps to be winning this.
Right, fair enough. And anything else at Haydock?
Yes. There's a horse called Picanha who ran really well after a monster absence at Newbury. It was a 22-month absence. Ran really well. Just got tired late on. Okay, the handicap has not put him down any, but I was very encouraged by that performance. I didn't think there was much in the race. You know, when Lucy Gardner's riding the favourite. Any viewers know, if you've ever seen Lucy Gardner ride a finish, it's like David Maxwell. It really is. And I think Picanha at 12 here is a nice each-way play.
Got it. Whoever organised for Haydock and Carlisle to race on the same day needs to give their head a bit of a wobble. But apparently, you've got a fancy in one of the later races.
This has been going on for the past.
Too long.
This has been going on for the past 40 years. They used to, of course, flat race at Haydock. It used to be the Field Marshal Stakes.
I just don't get it. A jumps meeting at Haydock and Carlisle on the same day. I don't get it. Anyway,
they are 120 miles apart.
They have the same management team and same clerk of the course, I believe. Do they? No, do you fancy one at Carlisle?
Yeah, I am just itching to take Largy Train on in the 450. Okay, he's won 2, but they've been 2 very weak races. And I thought great Ballinboris, anything above 7-2. It's hard to price these races in advance, but Brian Hughes catches the eye as a booking for Mickey Hammond. Thought he ran with a bit more promise last time at Wetherby. Baron Briggs would be the obvious threat. Sandy's out of form though, and there's bugger all else in the race. Absolutely bugger all else in the race.
So price is not out for that, but we're going to look out, hopefully tweet about it. But 7-2 or bigger, you are happy, SD, yep?
I'm happy to back the horse at 7-2 or bigger, yes.
All right. Well, when the prices become available tomorrow, we'll tweet it, and whatever price that is will go on your P&L.
Yes. How exciting.
Right. Oh, how very exciting. Much so. Right. I'm going to put you on mute while you're going through the Scottish Highlands, and I'm going to talk about Meydan, if that's all right, with my bets for the week. So you can make hand signals, but I am muting you.
Qatar Airways, bye-bye.
Right, yeah, I was already look forward to the Meydan card earlier this week. We've had plenty of views on that video. One bet already put up in that Meydan card was Coltrane. He takes place on the 12:40 at Meydan on Saturday. This is the Dubai Gold Cup, a stay-in trip. He looks a forgotten horse to me, this Coltrane. He was 11-4 favourite for the Ascot Gold Cup last June, second on the day. Reversed the form with the winner 2 months later. Form petered out on soft ground towards the back end of last year. But surely Coltrane has got the beating of the likes of Siskany, Eldar, Eldarov, Trawlerman, and they're all shorter prices than him in the market. Yeah, 15-2 was the price I put up 3 places earlier in the week. You can actually now get 15-2 with more places if you shop around, but that's what was put up at the time. Tower of London is the 4-1 favourite. He's the young and exposed horse in the field. Might be good. Might well be good. Might well win a load of these staying races this year, but he's got to prove it. He's quite a little bit way behind on the official ratings, and yeah, he's got it to prove. So I do like Coltrane each way in one of the early races at Meydan. Also at Meydan on this 115, I like Casa Creed, an American horse. I am testing my knowledge of international form here, which might be a dangerous thing to do. But I do like this Casa Creed, 7-1 each way. The favourite in this race, this is the Alquois Sprint over 6 furlongs on turf. Star of Mystery is the favourite for Godolphin. Gets a pull at the weights because she's the 3-year-old filly. Slight question marks over her stepping back up in trip to 6 furlongs, although she has won over 6 previously, but a question mark there. She's had better form over 5. Recent winners of this race have won at prices the last 3 years, 33-1, 14-1, 14-1. Turf sprint races at Meydan can throw up some funny results. They don't know what side of the track to go. There's often a draw bias, pace bias, and we just don't know what it is until the race unfolds. Second favourite, California Spangle, got an uncontested lead when winning last time, and that will not be happening here. There's plenty of pace on, so I would be taking on the top 2 in the market, and that's why I've landed on this Casa Creed. Very good form in America, at a range of distances on the turf over in America, and this looks a nice each-way bet to me. You can get 4 places, 7-1 each way, Casa Creed. I do like. SD is enjoying his vape there in the background, but we're not going to talk to him. We're going to move on to the 310 at Meydan. This is a fantastic race. This is a brilliant race. Group 1 winners all over the show from all over the world. It's a 9 furlong race. So that is, it's a bit of an intermediate trip. And there's a few in here that are racing over this distance, and it does raise question marks. Deuce from Japan is the favourite, and that has such question marks. He's never raced over less than 10 furlongs since his debut. So he's got to be taken on. He's had 9 starts since his debut, all over 10 furlongs or further. This is back down to 9 furlongs. I think it's got to be taken on really 3-1 in the market. Measured Time has as good a chance as any for Godolphin. And he's a nice price really at 5-1. I wouldn't put you off back in Measured Time actually. But look, I've found one at a bigger price that we'll come on to. Lord North has won this race 3 years in a row. One of those was a dead heat. But yeah, he's back for more as an 8-year-old. Remarkable, really. Danon Beluga is sure to be popular. This horse should have won this race last year, let's be honest, in many people's eyes. Maybe not mine, but strong finisher from a mile back behind Lord North last year, sure to be popular. Then we've got Nashua and Luxembourg, who've both won 3 Group 1s apiece in their time. It's wide open and full of top quality horses. I am testing my Japanese form reading and having a go on Namur at a big price, 20-1 available about this Namur, and you can get 5 places each way. Doesn't have a whole lot to find with a lot of these on ratings and has been better than ever on her last 2 starts. Bang unlucky behind one of the best horses in the world, Golden 60 on her last start. Go back and have a look at that. Really quite unlucky. Finished 3rd on the day. Could have probably won with a clear run. Store 14 is not ideal for Namur, but you're getting compensated in the price there anyway. So 20-1 each way, 5 places Namur. And then the last one for me at Meydan is in this Shima Classic, another where there's a pack full of top quality horses. I just can't. This one's, you know, you don't have to be a Japanese racing expert to know this one. I thought this was quite easy to work out. Liberty Island, a Japan Phillies Triple Crown winner last year. And the only time she got beat was by Equinox on her most recent start. The only time she got beat in 2023 was by world champion Equinox. She's your 9-4 favourite, this Liberty Island. You can see why. But Stars on Earth was only 1 length behind her the last time they met. Stars on Earth carried £4 more than Liberty Island on that day and carries just £1 more in this race. So a lot of things point towards Stars of Earth for me. Stars of Earth on Earth is 12-1, each way 4 places, and Liberty Island is 9-4. I think that's pretty straightforward. And I've not even mentioned August Rodin yet, who returns here, the Epsom Irish Derby winner from last year, Breeders' Cup winner, another cracking race with the obvious international form lines coming in. But I do like Stars on Earth, 12-1 each way. I think my best bet would probably be Coltrane. I've got to stick with that because I know that from the British form. The other ones, I'm testing my waters in the international form. SD, I'm going to bring you back off mute before we sign out. Which of the bets that you've put up is your best chance? Is it Poet Master? I do fancy that myself.
Yes, I think Poet Master will win. What a feral thing that is at Meydan. They've tried to do it with the golf as well. I mean, who gives a shit about these horses running in the bloody desert?
Well, I would, SD, because I'm hoping to return some good profit. I'm hoping to return some good profit, and I would do anything to finish in front of you on races now come the end of October. So bring it on.
Yes, yeah, good racing this weekend. Mick Walsh will, of course, be at Carlisle and Haydock, and he'll be in the Silver Ring at Redcar on Monday. I might be there, I might not. It depends on Mrs. SD saying I can go to Redcar on Monday.
As he looks over to the wife. So SD has already hijacked the family Easter break by making sure that he can be at Musselburgh on Saturday. So you going racing Sunday, SD?
No. Not going racing Sunday. Possible Redcar on Monday. Such a well-run course. Amy Fair does a great job there. Great value for the kids. You can get a family of 4 into Redcar on Monday for 14 quid.
Oh, fantastic. Right, okay. Well, there's plenty of selections there, as usual. I'll be trying my best to keep in front of SD this season. And, yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll be back soon. See you later.
Oh.